Hello, welcome back to a brand new video. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and be trying out some alien gel polish and a peel-off base coat. So I already go ahead and swatch these. Here's how they look. They are really gorgeous. Definitely, I think my favorite is between this navy blue and the silver one. I think they are perfect colors. I did notice while working with them, they often do tend to kind of just like move really quick. So like the magnet, you just touch it, they're gone. So they're very like fine glitters. Well, let's go ahead and check out the gel polish. So here's how the colors look. They do include 6 colors. Each of the bottles is 10 milliliters each. They do include a good amount of product, and they are labeled up here. And here's how this one looks. Let me just adjust my lighting. Here's how this one looks. That one at the front is rounded out, so it's perfect to get around the cuticle areas. I'll show you guys another color. Here's how this one looks. It's like a kind of violet color, but it also looks gray. This one is the one right about here. And they do include the 6 swatch sticks, so you're able to easily have your swatch sticks on hand to just swatch them already. You can go ahead and label them right about here. I personally just can tell right away from just opening the gel polish which color is which. They include 2 magnets. They include this one here, which is much more powerful, and then this one, which is usually the generic kind that any brand also includes. Alright, next we have their peel off base coat, which is 18 milliliters. So that is a lot of product. I really actually love that. So inside the packaging, you do get 2 of these reusable cuticle sticks. This end here is just basically easy to pry off the peel off base coat. I do love that they include these kind. Pretty sturdy. The top here does suggest that it's a peel off, and the consistency is pretty actually thick. I would say go in with a semi-thick layer on your nail, and it does work. I did already try it out on this finger here. I think it's better if you were to just apply it onto your natural nails and then paint that, and it'll probably work even better. But I did have a little bit of a difficult time prying it off, but of course it did come off. You guys can see these are not my natural nails. Well, the length is, and my natural nails are underneath, but on top I do have a poly gel overlay just to maintain my natural nails and see how long they'll grow out for. Alright, so up here I'm going to go ahead and place the picture that I have basically planned for today's set. It's going to be this really gorgeous silver cat eye set, and just with a little bit of some abstract art, some little line work that I wanted to just see how it looks on my nails. So I'm actually very excited to see how this turns out. So the way I'm going to apply this peel off base coat is actually going to be a little bit different than they suggest. If you're using it on your natural nails, and they say to not cleanse them, to not wipe them, to not buff them, just apply it directly on there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just apply some vitamin E oil. It's pretty cheap. I literally just got it at the dollar store, and it's obviously used mainly for your body, but I do like to use it just like this. Just tap it on, because a little bit goes a long way. Literally nearly nothing you want on your nails. So what I'm going to do is just rub that all over to kind of mimic the fact that when we have our natural nails, there's some oil there. Just a tiny bit. This is the way I like to use peel off base coats that are gel. This one is gel. It's UV LED, and it's supposed to get cured for about 60 seconds. So just rub that in. And this is how your nails are going to be looking. And it does stay on for at least 2 to 3 weeks, I would say, until you want to pry them off. Next, we're going to grab our peel off base coat, and you want to make sure you apply a very thin layer onto the nail. So I'm just going in, applying. You want to make sure that you do cap the free edge as well. So just lightly with the bristles of your brush, go ahead and just cap it like so. At the free edge, I have a little bit of lint here. Since we are doing the thumb, I'm going to go ahead and just fully cure this already, and we're going to cure this for a full 60 seconds. Here's how the nail looks after. Next, we're going to go in with a top coat. It could be any top coat. It does not matter. Just make sure it's a no wipe, preferably. And then I'm just going to go ahead and apply one thin coat as well. And then cure that for 60 seconds. Then again, cap the free edge. So I went ahead and quickly applied it to the rest of the nails, and here's how that looks. Super pretty. Next, we're going to go in with this gorgeous color. It's M174. So here's how it looks after one coat. I think I'm going to apply a second just because you can still see my natural nails underneath. Let's just go in with the second coat. Alright, so here's the second coat, and the way I place this magnet is you want to kind of place it far away. I noticed that the little magnetic particles on this gel polish specifically are extremely vulnerable in the sense that it's just a little bit and they move literally immediately if you place it way too close. So literally I have to kind of place it a little bit farther away because otherwise they're just going to move basically everywhere. So here I'm just going to place it this. It's a little bit farther away. It's about, I would say, 2 inches away from where the nail is in a 45-degree angle. And then I'm going to place it here at the front, just a tiny bit. This gets it really pretty strong, and then here I'm just going to place it just a tiny bit more. So I went ahead and lowered my exposure just because the camera with this cat eye, it's kind of hard to pick them up. But I'm just going to move it just a slight bit here. So here's how it looks. Super pretty. We're going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. And I'm going to go in and just do the rest of the nails off camera. Same thing basically to each and every one. Alright, so here's how the nails look, and they look absolutely gorgeous. I actually really just love the look of them just like this. I mean, just look how beautiful this looks. This one is 2 coats, and these I actually ended up doing just 1 coat, and I also really love that as well. What do you guys think? It's just really gorgeous. I think I definitely need to follow my sidewalls a little bit more. I think it's probably because of the top coat and peel off. Basically, I did it too thick of a layer, and it just maybe spread out to the sidewalls, and it ruined my shaping a bit there, but not too bad. I think he looks so good. I actually really love it just like this, but then the video would be so short, especially because I didn't record me doing this part. I did record it for like TikTok, but I didn't record it in horizontal. So for my gel paint, I'm going to be using the brand 𝚿𝚛𝚘𝚍𝚞. I have the full set of them and I actually really love them. They're very pigmented, and they also, I believe, are no wipe as well. I have some blue on here, but it's okay. It's black either ways. So I like to pick it up just using a dotting tool. Why? Because it's easier for me to clean it up afterwards rather than picking it up with a brush. It can also mess up your bristles. I'm going to be using my 9mm liner by Painted Desert. You guys can use one discount code at checkout, PRIS10. I love these so much. They have a metallic body. They're very lightweight and overall very, very fine and thin. So the way I like to place my brush is just go ahead and twirl, just twirling it just like this. And this is going to help you get those really nice even lines and a good amount of gel paint onto your brush. You guys can see that. It's a nice even layer. You never just want to dip your brush in there. You're just going to get a little glob at the end, and we do not want that.
I found somebody, I say you don't cross my mind, and she doesn't know that your favorite place is still mine. Now I take the long way home, avoid what I can't let go. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do, 'cause sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue, 'cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue, that's when I do. That's when I do. I guess the truth is I can't leave memories behind. When she asks about you, I hesitate every time. I don't always think about you, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I drive through all of the streets we used to on First Avenue, 'cause sometimes I don't even know where I'm going at first. All of the turns that I had to unlearn, back to the surface, the feeling of all that we were. I don't always think about you till First Avenue, that's when I do. About you, but sometimes I do.
At least I did try it out on how it would look, so you guys are able to kind of see. I think I like this one actually. This design, I like it more than the rest, but still, it's just not, you know, it for me. What do you guys think? On this one, I had planned to do a butterfly. I'm not going to do that because we just now know that I'm not really liking how this turned out. Of course, I do not have taco at all either, but I just personally do not like it. think probably if it was like pink, maybe, but still not really. So here's how the nails turned out. They're absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I just honestly really love the simple look like this. You guys know I absolutely love extra nails so much, but I think since they are shorter, I kind of tend to drive away from that for now. But yeah, let's see how my natural nail length grows out. For at least, I'm gonna go ahead and try a year, but I honestly highly doubt I will leave my natural nail length longer than 5 months, simply because this one tends to curve down, so I will often have to rebalance it.